Welcome to Hanging Out with Robert, that's me. This video contains things that I encounter throughout the day. If for some reason I complete a task and you would like to see the details, you can click on the link in the description area below. This video also contains tips and tricks that I learned throughout the years. I plan on leaving this video accessible for about 30 days. After that, you can view it through my Patreon account. Thank you very much for watching. Kicking off the Tinker Day much later than I expected. There's an 850 about a half a block up the street from me for sale. I'm gonna take a look at it, see if it's something I could get at a reasonable price and maybe use it as a donor vehicle or something like that. It seems like it's in too good a shape to use it as a parts car, but it may need a rear main seal, so we're going to take it, drive it so we can heat it up, make sure the head gasket's not bad, check a couple things out on it, and decide if we want to take on this project. Got a few things going on around here. CV boots are gone bad. This car has been in some kind of front-end collision. You got that welding spot stuff there, been painted. So this has been pulled out. And this engine mount up here is busted. Let me see if I get the light on. That front engine mount's busted. Aftermarket fuel filter. Those CV boots is going bad there. But unfortunately, this mount here is destroyed. And it's got a rear main seal leaking, which kind of sucks. Look like a little bit of coolant right there. Oil all the way back there. I assume that's all coming out of this rear main. It's got oil all the way up there. That might be a cam seal too. So it's got some leaks. But inside the hole there is wet. Normally indicates rear main seal leaking. And see how that flywheel's wet. So that's got to be taken in consideration. Needs tires. But it fires right up and runs good. The guy's asking about $1,000 for that 850. Man, it runs great. It does not have a blown head gasket as far as I could tell. I'm not sure if the heater core needs to be replaced, and it does look like it has the original water pump. So the water pump needs to be replaced. So if you're interested in maybe purchasing that car, the body is extremely straight. Runs kind of too good for me to buy it and take it apart, man. I was wanting to just take the car apart and use the body panels, but it's just a shame because it runs so good. So if you're interested, here's the guy's contact information. You can get in touch with him, buy it, and if you need me to fix some stuff on it, I can do that. But it does need a few expensive things. Probably a great car. Interior's beat up a little bit. Interior's probably, I'd say, a 3 or 5, and the exterior is probably a 4 or 5, and the mechanics of it is probably a 2 or 5. So that's where it is. If you want to get in touch with the guy and buy it, there it goes. You could probably buy the car and keep oil in it and just drive it until it drops, Wouldn't be a bad car for that. I'm going to end the day with, I guess they call it unboxing. I don't know if it's really unboxing because it's just stuff I've gotten accumulated, whatever. A couple things I purchased. Like one thing I purchased was this paper shredder. I don't like my name and address going in the trash that often, especially with different weird mail you get. So I normally like to shred that stuff. So my paper shredder was jammed up and busted when I moved here, so I went and picked up this paper shredder. and we'll open that up, see how that works. I got this box here. I think it's from a guy I helped, you know, one of those give me what you have for I would work for food type deals. Let's open this box up and see what's in it. So occasionally people ask me to go live. Man, I really don't like going live while I'm trying to do work. But when I helped one of my buddies get his Volvo put back together, he actually makes audiobooks for authors, and he had this nice mic set up. So this is a generator that allows you to hook up professional mics to your computer. I got this. I don't like doing things raggedy. You know, I like having decent quality if I'm going to do something. Got a mic cord here. I don't know if you guys know it, but for a while, I was a sound... I wasn't educated, so I won't call it a sound engineer, but I ran the audio for a large Christian church for several years. So I understand some of this audio stuff and quality mics and stuff like that, but he had this nice quality mic that I'm going to use, and I'm going to start doing some, I guess, live streaming. So that's the mic there. We'll open that up. I guess let me take it to another level and slide this open. Heck, I didn't realize this, but man, this thing has never been opened. It's brand new in the box. I don't know if I have a warranty on it or not, but I'll call it a gift and try to register it for a warranty. But let's get this thing out of here and take a closer look at it. Man, this looks like some top shelf stuff right here. Ugh. Sorry, I'm opening this thing like a Neanderthal. Blue. There it is. Got some information there. Got some information there. And man, look at this box that holds the mic. It's some high class stuff. And there's the mic, folks. Top quality mic. So I'm going to be doing live streaming with that. I'm not sure if it's got a pop filter or not. Yep, looks like it's got a pop filter. That's a stand. Do. That's the mic holder. Yeah, I don't see a pop filter in here. I did buy a pop filter, which is good. Yeah. Alright, so he told me I needed a pop filter. This is kind of like the shock mount for the mic. So I got the mic, the shock mount. I got the cable, the converter. Let's see what else I got here. Part of one of my life choices is to try to exercise every day. You guys know I walk a lot, and I like these particular shoes. I have a little bit of issues with my back. It's sensitive and prone to a little discomfort and pain. So walking really helps my back, and I like to be comfortable. I don't like cheap shoes. So I normally buy these Nike shoes, Pegasus, I think they're called. The model number is like 360 or something along that lines. I think this is the next year model because I'm starting to have a hard time finding those. So, no, this is actually the ones that I normally buy. Man, the size looks bigger than what I normally get. Oh, they're Nike Zooms. Okay, these are 36s. So I like my sneakers kind of all black. This little silver looking stuff is reflective. These are also water repellent and wet traction. This is the same shoe. It says 36. These here, you can see how worn out they are. These shoes I think were made in 2018. They change shoes a lot. They're getting harder and harder for me to find. I wear them. They're really light. They walk really well. Not totally worn through that one yet, but it's getting close. But this is how they look after 90 days. The light being on them makes them look better. That's how they look brand new. So I got to buy these shoes every 90 days. Now, I went to Dick's Sporting Goods store. I decided not to look at price. I started trying shoes on to find what was comfortable and felt good. I kept trying more and more shoes on until I got to these Nikes. And man, these guys think Nikes at the store was like $175 plus tax, $182. So I buy them off of eBay. I don't think you could get them in the store anymore. Let me take the light off so you can see how beat up they are. So there it is there. I buy them off of eBay because I could get them for about 110 versus 180. And I buy them every 90 days because they're good for about 600 miles. After 600 miles, it almost feels like I'm walking on the ground. That takes me about 90 days. So I do close to 6 miles a day. And I got a new pair. So I'm good to go for another 90 days. Now, I used to do this search on eBay, and there would be like 7 options to purchase them. Now there's only like 1 or 2 options to get this particular model. Most of those options were overseas. Actually, there was 4 more options from the UK. I'm not trying to buy shoes and play shipping from the UK. So anyway, there was 1 or 2 options for USA suppliers. So anyway, I got me a new pair of sneakers. I unfortunately do wear them in the junkyard. I probably need to buy a pair of shoes or boots to wear in the junkyard. I had a pair of sneakers I wore in the junkyard. I would change right before I went in the junkyard. I need to do that again so I just don't, abuse these too much. It's one thing to have a pair of sneakers that you wear every day. It's another thing to have them grunged out with oil and grease and stuff like that. So anyway, got a pair of sneakers in. So the last pair was Pegasus 36s. These are the next ones I found, which are Pegasus 38. They don't appear to be waterproof like the other ones, which is a downside. I didn't realize that. I may not have bought them if I would have known they weren't as waterproof, man. So I may wear these when it's dry out and wear the other ones when it's wet, because waterproof is a big deal. But these are the, I guess, newer model. Like I said, I like them mostly all black, so we'll see how I like these. I'll start wearing these tomorrow. I have a pretty decent camera, but the mic quality on it's bad, so I bought this mic here to work along with that. I actually thought I was going to be able to use this mic to do some of this streaming type of stuff, but it just doesn't seem like it works for what I needed it to. Now the mic on my laptop is horrible quality. You guys hear some of the audio overlay I do with it, but maybe this will work with my laptop. We'll see. I'll do a couple recordings with and without it, see if it does better, and I may use it out in the field on windy days. I don't know if that little thing there, that little buffer, will help it be quiet on windy days out in the field, but we'll see. Another thing I purchased, I got it from Amazon, is this pop filter. You put this in front of the microphone so that certain syllables you say don't make the mic boom. So I got that for my little streaming setup. Last but not least, I purchased this boom to support the mic, hold it up in the air. It has a clamp it on the end of your desk or table. And it's supposed to be able to support the weight of that particular mic I got. Man, the good booms cost $100. I found this one, I think it was around $35 on Amazon. So hopefully that'll work for me. The only other thing I need to have a good or professional presentation when I do my streaming or whatever, answering questions online and recording stuff, out in a, I guess, mock studio versus out in the field, is maybe some lighting. Right now I got this little ring light on and it doesn't do as good as I'd like. Maybe I should have it closer and it'll do better. I'm probably going to get a little bit better lighting for me and a good, comfortable, office chair. The chair that I'm using now is not as comfortable as an office chair. Actually, it's just a little wooden kitchen chair at my little kitchen table. So I'm probably going to get one of those and get to work. It'll be I think a good presentation. I like to have something good to professional looking. So this would get me close and I'll just start streaming. I'm probably going to start YouTube stuff maybe Saturday mornings, or if I'm bored. If I'm bored sitting around the house in the wintertime, something like that, I may go live, answer questions for people, stuff like that. They got this social media app called Omegle. I may get on there. That seems like mostly young kids. I might do some maybe small or low-key guy mentoring on there and just answer questions for automotive stuff like that. So that's where I'm at. Thanks you guys for watching me unbox this stuff, and hopefully I'll have it set up tomorrow and be ready to launch this stuff out Saturday. Have some fun. Thanks for watching. If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.